Hello and welcome to Level Complete Games. I'm Jenny and Adam is a bit preoccupied today and this is going to be my video. But before we get started, I would like to say that we have been together for 6 months, which is pretty good. Pretty fast. We're going to get Domino's later to kind of celebrate and watch Legend of Korra, which I completely recommend. So, down to business. This video is kind of my take or kind of a review, I suppose, of Life is Strange episode 4, which, oh my gosh, if you haven't played it already, just stop watching this just because spoilers, so many spoilers, and just go and play it. Go buy it, play all the other episodes, and just be mind blown because it was insane. So spoilers, do not watch this if you haven't played it, okay? So the first thing that kind of big shocker choice wise was when you're with Chloe after the whole incident and she's disabled and she can't move, she's paralyzed, and you have to kind of decide whether to help her or not to die, to kill her, which is a bit extreme. Honestly, I'm really interested to see what you guys did, but the first thing I did was accepted to help her because I can imagine that, well, since I can already turn back time, I could change it anyway, know what I mean? And because I was pretty sure that Max was going to go back in time and let her dad go out and get, hit by a car and died instead of Chloe being paralysed. So, but then once I did that, it didn't let me do anything else. I think it was a bit of a glitch. So at the end, I just kind of refused, which made her really angry. And then I went back and changed it all so Chloe was normal Chloe, blue hair and everything. So that was a relief, honestly. And then there's the end of the world party. Basically, before that, just before, in the middle, you are basically trying to find out what is going on. You get all these clues of Nathan and all the files that you find in David's garage, who has now moved out because of my choices, which is a bit awkward, but he kind of had to go. I think he was actually very good, actually. This is my opinion. I think he was trying to investigate it himself, but I'm not sure. So, but you find all these clues, you find a destination, you find a barn that is out in the middle of nowhere, and it's really scary, it's really creepy, and I've got a feeling this is going to be completely like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo kind of basement thing, and of course I was right, there was a big basement underneath. Oh, and it was quite frightening. It wasn't great. There were all the photo albums, the ones that you see in the other episodes of the red folders, and inside them were pictures of Rachel, Amber, and Kate as well, of kind of being, I suppose they mention the word tortured a lot, but I don't really like that word. But yeah, basically, they're tied up and they're in weird positions, and it's just scary. And you find out that Rachel's died. I'm not sure if that's like a complete, like, I suppose, decision that they made, because you don't actually see, you see a bit of a shirt, which you don't actually know is her shirt, but Chloe seems to think so. And it's just serious, like, it's proper bad. Then you go to the end of the world party, and oh my goodness, you're warning everyone about Nathan. You want even Victoria. I even warned Victoria, and she seemed nice about it because I've always tried to be nice to her because I knew it would kind of bite me in the ass if I didn't later, which is kind of true because I warned her about it. And well, then you go because Nathan's not there, and you go back to the junkyard. I can't remember why. You go back to the junkyard. Suppose you think that Nathan's going to be there, but and then Max gets injected, which wasn't really shocking for me. It really wasn't shocking. I mean, I was expecting something bad to happen, and then Chloe dies, which I'm so hoping that you can reverse, but I'm not actually sure. So that was really sad. So in the end, she dies anyway, which I found really, really sad. And then it turns out to be the teacher, Mr. Jefferson, and I was just like, oh my god. Oh. It was unbelievable. I mean, it was a really, really good twist to a really good game. I really can't wait for the next episode, which should be in about 2 months. They're they've been released in like 2-month intervals up to now, so hopefully it won't take too long to find out what actually happened. And I really hope Don't Nod, I don't know, make a sequel or just make another game like that, because it is boss. It's really good. I recommend it with everything. Honestly, I found the story to quickly go morbid, because it's all been kind of, I don't know, it felt like it was going quite slow in terms of trying to find anything. In the first 3 episodes, it was just all about Chloe and Max and their relationship, and Max's relationship with other people. And I suppose that's kind of like trying to get to know all the people and trying to suss it out yourself. But then all the arrows, all the clues pointed to Nathan, and I was so sure it was Nathan, because anyone was gonna be pretty sure. I mean, who'd guess it was Mr. Jefferson, who seems like a nice guy? But I suppose it always is the nice guy in the end that kind of ruins it. So, it honestly almost made me cry. It didn't make me cry as much. I kind of felt mad. I felt really angry, because imagine that. It's just so messed up. I can't imagine living in a situation in a place where everyone's just against each other like that. It's insane. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Graphics as always. I suppose I have to talk about these kinds of things. I mean, I love the style. I love how kind of comic booky it all is, with kind of like Borderlands, but not as much, a bit more subtle. I love that it's not so realistic. I don't. Obviously, I like games that try to be as realistic as possible, and they do it really, really well. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, I'm someone who loves customization in MMOs and anything in RPG games, so I love realistic games. I love details, but Life is Strange has definitely proven to me, if not anything, that graphics really aren't everything. I mean, I knew that anyway, but it proved it even more. And just the storyline is incredible. I mean, I don't understand how Don't Nod really made this. I mean, I'm trying to think what could happen in the next episode, and I couldn't think about it. I mean, I haven't thought of any kind of real situation apart from Max escapes and somehow rewinds it all, like to the very beginning or something, where she can just say, "It's Mr. Jefferson. Fuck you." Sorry, language, but I'm gonna kind of keep that in there because it was appropriate for that man, even though he's a little character made out of polygons and that. It doesn't matter. He shouldn't be taking pictures of people and joking them. So, you know. So I think that's all I have to say really about it. I mean, I know I've rambled on, but it's really good. I'm going to give it, in my opinion, 9 out of 10. I'm not going to give it 10 out of 10 because Mr. Jefferson really shocked me, and I don't like that. I don't like nice people turning out to be bad. I think it's very misleading and stuff. Not from the directors. I mean the actual character. I think he's a dick, if I'm honest. And that he is why Life is Strange is getting 9 out of 10 instead of 10 out of 10. Mr. Jefferson, you suck. You suck ass. Anyway, thank you for watching. I don't really know what the next video will be about, but I'm kind of guessing it'll be along the lines of Until Dawn from my part, unless Adam's going to make one. He's really into Legend of Korra, so he might do one about that, or Space Dandy. You should probably check that out too. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is Level Complete Games. I'm Jenny, and Adam is clicking on Heroes of the Storm, which I also recommend. See you later.